Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer.
Ribbit.
This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are checking out The Princess and the Frog. This one is from 2009. First time watch for me. A number of you recommended for us to check this one out. So you haven't been wrong yet. Let's check it out.
I have not seen this. I mean, I've heard the story of the Princess and the Frog just from Looney Tunes from back in the day.
The singing one.
And then he would, hello, my baby, hello, my. So I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see this. That's why I only said 3 words. 4 words.
For educational purposes only.
You know, in Shrek, we found out the king was originally a frog. Too. So, seen that?
Oh no, that was another.
No, different one.
It's been a while since I've seen Shrek.
Same series, but let's not get those two confused. In any regard, this came highly recommended. Haven't seen it, don't know anything about it. Super excited.
All right, without further ado, then let's go!
Hey folks, before we get into today's video, we have this message sponsored by Raycon.
Keep your ears open and your holiday playlist rolling with Raycon's Essential Open Earbuds. These open earbuds let you stay connected to your surroundings while enjoying your favorite music, podcast, or calls. Perfect for a jog, commute, or just kicking back. On this Black Friday and Cyber Monday, you can save up to 30% on all Raycon audio products. So you guys know I like to spend a lot of time in the gym and I like to stay locked in, but also be aware of what's happening around me. That is where Raycon's open ear design makes all the difference. It gives me a breathable, comfortable, secure fit while still keeping my surroundings in check. But it's also delivering that crystal clear sound I expect from Raycon. These are my new daily go-to.
When I'm outside, I like hearing the world around me when I'm getting things done. The multi-angular hook keeps the earbuds locked in perfectly, no matter how much I'm moving. The earbuds have 8 hours of battery life as well as a 36-hour case. Guys, that means I can go all weekend without plugging in. They become a part of my everyday routine.
When I'm in the garage, I'm always jumping in between my music, taking phone calls, and yes, even my laptop. The multi-point connection lets me switch between these devices instantly, and the lightweight build keeps them comfortable all day. Raycon has the same premium audio quality as those big brands, but half the price. With over 3 million happy customers and a 30-day happiness guarantee, you can't argue with that.
Raycon's Essential Open Earbuds deliver comfort, awareness, and audio that keeps up with your day, no matter where it takes you.
Black Friday is right around the corner, and Raycon audio products are up to 30% off site-wide. From everyday essentials to the latest releases, it is the perfect time to upgrade your sound or get ahead on gifting.
These early deals won't last long.
Get up to 30% off during Raycon's Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Keep your ears open with Raycon.
Ugly little frog looked up with his sad round eyes. Only a kiss from you can break this terrible spell.
Look at the cat.
She stooped down, picked up the slippery creature, and kissed that little frog. The frog was transformed into a handsome prince and lived happily ever after.
There is no way in this whole wide world I would ever, never kiss a frog. Is that so? Well, here's your Prince Charming kiss. I would kiss a frog.
Oh, poor cat. Jeez.
I like the animation style here that we got.
Evening, Eudora.
John Goodman?
That sounded like it.
Isn't it pretty?
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at you getting one.
Congrats. Real tough one.
You suppose you could whip something up like that?
Anything for my best customer. Your dad should be home from work by now.
No more Mr. Pushover.
Right.
No, who wants a puppy?
At least the cat will get a break.
The cat will be just stuck to the ceiling permanently. Wilson elected. That gives us a time frame.
Gumbo smells good, Tiana.
I think it's done, Daddy.
I'm about to put this spoon in my...
Wait.
Oh, a little more Tabasco. There you go.
What?
This is the best gumbo I've ever
No, I was worried.
You know, the thing about good food, it brings folks together from all walks of life. I tell you, people are gonna line up for miles around just to get a taste of my food.
Our food.
Our food.
Tiana's place. Love it.
I like the name.
If you make a wish on the evening star, it's sure to come true.
That old star can only take you part of the way. You gotta help it along with some hard work of your own. And then, yeah, you can do anything you set your mind to. Never, ever lose sight of what's really important, okay?
Family.
Please, please, please.
There's a frog.
How to get up on the window?
All right.
Little time jump here.
Yeah.
Rough night for tips, but every little penny counts.
Well, she's been saving.
Don't you worry, Daddy. We'll be there soon. Good night, cows. Good morning, Dukes.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, she's
pulling
got herself
doubles.
a schedule.
Be a shame if Louis and Lestat showed up around here.
That's.
Just relax.
I think they would have been gone by now.
Oh. Looks like a James Bond villain there. Prince.
Just standing there.
Rich people, poor people, all got dreams.
Order up.
We all going out dancing tonight. Care to join us?
Come on, Tiana.
Oh, maybe I said corrected. This would maybe be the time frame.
Yeah, for our vampire friends.
All you ever do is work.
Order up.
Next time.
Hey, just take it easy, Tiana. You don't have to work so hard. Yeah, then she'll never get a restaurant.
I get about as much chance of getting that restaurant as I do of winning the Kentucky Derby.
Morning, Mr. LaBeouf.
Come on, Tiana.
Congratulations on being voted King of the Mardi Gras Parade.
For the 5th year in a row.
Tia, did you hear the news? Tell it, Big Daddy.
Oh, Prince Naveen.
Naveen of Meldonia is coming to New Orleans.
And he's staying. And he's staying in our house.
My mama always said the quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
I'm gonna need about 500 of your man kitchen beignets.
500?
I'm getting my restaurant.
Tonight, my friends.
Ah, see?
You're about to win the Kentucky Derby.
Yep.
I don't like the cut of this guy's jeep.
Wow, with that
Everything
mustache
looks
and
peachy keen,
shadow
Mr.
he's
Fenner.
got chasing him
And
around.
Mr. Fenner.
Table for one, please.
Mama.
Here's
Yeah,
a little
right.
something to help you get started.
Nice.
Daddy's gumbo pot.
I know. I miss him too.
Wouldn't be a Disney movie without some heartbreak from the parents.
It's a fixer-upper.
The maître d' is gonna be right where you're standing. Crystal chandelier.
You're your daddy's daughter, all right. I'm sure this place is going to be just wonderful.
I gotta make sure all Daddy's hard work means something.
Tiana, your daddy may not have gotten the place he always wanted, but he had something better.
Us.
Family.
Family.
Meet your Prince Charming and dance off into your happily ever after.
That's just gonna have to wait a while.
I like this animation switch they did.
Yeah.
Down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care. I'm almost there.
Get a couple of Big Daddy's dinner parties in there. You'll be set.
Oh, geez, yeah.
There's been trials and tribulations, but I've climbed a mountain, I've crossed a river, I'm almost there.
See that oak? A little bit of elbow grease. Place cleans right up.
Still gonna need a roof.
Wow.
You need a hand there, buddy?
This guy's like in all the Disney stuff. There's always somebody that looks like that.
Yes.
Oh, he was a regular man of the people.
Yeah.
Or Prince Charming.
Oh, it's jazz. It's jazz music. It's so me at the Nova State by now. I buy everyone here a drink.
Yeah. All right. I like this guy.
Wouldn't marry a rich young lady or get a job.
Gentlemen, enchanté.
Tarot readings, charms, potions.
Classic.
Can't believe they got him for this.
This remarkable gentleman has just read my palm. Sire, this chap is obviously a charlatan. I suggest we move on.
Don't disrespect me, little man. You're in my world now.
Is that Larry Fishburne?
How do you not know Keith David's voice?
Sometimes I feel like he's just rage baiting me.
Relax and will enable me to do anything I please. Make your wildest dreams come true.
Just take 3.
Take a little trip into your future with me.
You guys ever done tarot cards?
Nope. Oh, that's tarot cards.
I'm a royal myself on my mother's side.
You need to marry a little honey whose daddy got dough.
Oh, well, I think we see where this is headed.
And when I looked into your future, it's the green that I see.
Yeah, what's the green he sees?
A frog.
Ribbit.
Green all around us in the studio.
Exactly the man you always wanted to be.
Won't you shake, oh sinner's hand?
Just tell them everything they want to hear, right?
Yeah.
Tell them everything they need to hear.
Transformation central. Can you feel it? You're changing, you're changing, you're
All right, that was a banger of a song.
Wow.
Hey, Jimmy, I hope you're leaving some of them beignets for your constituents.
Stella, no.
Aw, Stella.
But, Miss Charlotte, you said later 2 hours ago.
When a woman says later, she really means not ever. There are plenty of young fillies dying for you to waltz them into a stupor. My prince is never coming.
Calm down. Take a deep.
Maybe I just gotta wish harder. Please, 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 please.
Please. Just wish on a star and expect things.
Prince Naveen.
Oh, little Monroe.
Have you ever seen Answer to his waltz?
Oh, it's
I didn't know Answer could waltz.
It's
Light on his feet.
very.
Well, this sounds like something for a video for the channel.
Marvelous party.
Evening, Mr. Finnick. Mr. Finnick.
Fine smelling beignets.
Going to be the house specialty once I sign those papers y'all brought.
About that. You outbid. Unless you can top his offer by Wednesday.
Now hold on there. You come back right.
Oh no.
The beignets.
Time to hit Prince Charming with those man-catching beignets. What happened? Oh, Prince Naveen. We'll be right back, sugar. A marriage proposal can't be far behind.
For one dance?
As pretty as a magnolia in May. Wish me luck.
Who would have outbid her, though? Who else would want it?
I think our voodoo guy.
Son of a bitch.
I cannot believe I'm doing this. Please, please, please.
Or
Yeah, there you
I have another idea, but
Again.
So what now? I reckon you want a kiss?
Kissing would be nice, yes?
I did not mean to scare you.
Wait, no. Wait. Okay, please. Put the monkey down. I am Prince Naveen.
Oh! Hey!
Prince, but I didn't wish for any. Who was that waltzing with Lottie on the dance floor?
That was the voodoo guy, probably.
I know this story. The Fragi Bruto. My mother had these servants. Read this to me every night. You must kiss me, Whippucker.
Whippucker.
That's new.
I'd really like to help you, but I just do not kiss frogs.
Besides being unbelievably handsome, okay, I also happen to come from a fabulously wealthy family. A wish I could grant, perhaps? Yes?
One kiss.
Unless you beg for more.
Oh, God.
Perfume in his mouth.
Did that work?
It turned her into a frog?
Don't look that much different. How'd I get way down here and all this?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No. It's not slime.
What?
You are secreting mucus.
There we go.
Everybody's loving it.
Get them frogs.
I can't rob them.
Oh, making a mess.
It reminds me of the dogs from Christmas Story here, just tearing through the house.
Oh, they just cut the head off the giraffe.
It's like it's a seal.
Tiana?
Oh, she can understand the dog?
Oh, suck it, guys.
Okay, well, so then who the hell was the prince?
His servant?
Yep.
You're so quiet.
You let him go.
The poor Jeff was disgusting.
You wear this costly thing.
Is that a philosopher's stone?
Aren't you tired of living on the margins?
I am.
All you got to do is marry Big Daddy's little princess, and we'll be splitting that juicy LaBeouf fortune 60-40, like I said.
What about Naveen? Your little slip-up.
Will be a minor bump in the road, as long as we've got the prince's blood in this.
All right, we got to destroy that.
Now we know.
You mean to tell me this all happened because you were messing with the Shadow Man? It serves me right for wishing on stars. The only way to get what you want in this world is through hard work.
Hard work? Why would the princess need to work hard?
I'm not a princess. I'm a waitress.
You are wearing a crown.
It was a costume party.
I do not have any riches.
What?
I am completely broke.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh.
Mission Impossible.
My parents are fabulously wealthy, but they cut me off.
There is a
for being
difference.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so everything's going to be trying to eat
I fully
him.
intend to be rich again. Once I marry Miss Charlotte LaBeouf.
Oh.
You are gonna keep your promise.
I made that promise to a beautiful princess.
I got dibs on the big one.
Oh. She can hear all the animals now.
Nowhere to find.
Find your own tree.
Once I marry Charlotte, I shall get you your restaurant. Quick, pull me up. You can hop, but you can't hide.
We got all night.
You may as well get comfortable. Ow!
Rise and shine, Sleeping Beauty. We gotta get back to New Orleans and undo this mess you got us into. Could use a little help.
I will play a little louder.
Yeah, I can't figure out who it is either.
Selfishly, I want it to be Antonio. But
The mouse blues. Where you been all my life?
Did you learn to play like that?
Why, the Bayou's the best jazz school in the world. Oh, Louis, give anything to be up there jamming.
Why don't you?
Oh, I tried once.
Benjamin Bratt? What? Sounds a little off.
Oh, unloading.
Where y'all going?
To find somebody to break this spell.
We are humans.
Mama Odie, she the voodoo queen of the bayou.
Could you take us to her?
No.
It is too bad we cannot help you with your dream. If only you were smaller, you could play jazz to adoring crowds without scaring them.
There's the setup.
What if I ask Mama Odie to turn me human?
Lewis, you are a genius.
Oh, yeah.
He's got another one.
Look at you in the turtle. Stop it.
Myself again, I want just the life I had. A redhead on my left eye.
You are getting buried.
All right.
Worked hard for everything I've got, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
The drums.
Mortified you had to endure that frog fiasco last night. Your ear?
Wow.
Ooh. Oh, no.
I can no longer ignore the throbbing of my...
Oh, shit.
Thanks, Prince Naveen.
Oh.
Do me the honor of becoming Princess of Maldonia.
Are you serious?
She's not even looking at him.
As the play.
Oh, jeez.
We're gonna have ourselves a Mardi Gras wedding.
Uh-oh.
Restaurant of yours, is it gonna have etouffee?
Jambalaya, gumbo.
You two are making me so very hungry. This is harder than it looks.
Oh.
Y'all find anything to eat yet? Oh my. Hang on. Old Louis got it covered.
That's worse.
How's that? You know what this needs? A sharp stick. Be right back.
Is he holding on to us?
Girl, I guess you and your boyfriend got a little carried away. Am I right?
Who's this guy now?
I ain't no firecracker. You got my big butt glowing, that's right. Oh, I'm just going to give it a huh? My name Ramon, but if I call me Ray.
We are people.
Mama Odie, y'all head the wrong direction, oh, Sheriff.
Ray here says you've been taking us in the wrong direction.
Me and my relation are to help show y'all the way. And Cousin Randy, you ready for a little bayous out of call?
Ready when you are, Cousin Ray.
All right, Lulu, let's get
We're gonna take it down, we're gonna take it down, we're gonna take it all the way down. One down the bayou, taking you all the way.
He's still doing the dance with the log on his head.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't expect this to go this direction with all the animals and everything. I thought it'd just be, oh, she has to kiss a frog and
Voodoo Emporium.
I thought it was like, yeah, the frog would have to convince him for like the longest time.
Yeah.
Prince lost his way, and I need your generous assistance getting it back as soon as I dispose of Big Daddy LaBeouf. And I'm running this town. And you'll have all the wayward souls. You'll love that, don't you?
Oh. Whoa.
Whoa.
All right.
Wow.
Sending
like,
out some spirits to go after our crew.
Yeah, looks like the spirits from Ghost.
And don't forget to tell Angela Ray said bonjour. That's Evangeline. She the most prettiest firefly ever did glow. Someday, we gonna be together, yeah.
No, it's a heart. Oh.
There are plenty of fireflies in the swamp.
You don't need to settle down.
What?
Oh, the pearls.
Got me. I'm so cold.
Will you hold still, you big baby?
Oh, these guys.
I can taste them frog legs.
Oh.
It tastes real good with the sauce piquant, right?
He's only got 2 fingers?
Yeah, probably from a gator.
Yeah, they call them fingers.
I have finally figured out what is wrong with you. You do not know how to have fun.
I figured out what your problem is, too. You're a no-count philanderer and lazy bump on the line.
Philandering.
I got me one, boys. You go get that little one over there.
With guns.
Oh.
Got to do what a bug got to do.
Oh, right in the eye.
All right, the eye. Not in the eye, in the nose.
Oh, yeah.
I think I done chipped my favorite tooth. Here I come, Cooper.
Oh, no.
Actually worked.
We got one. What you two gawking at? Just listen to him.
Blew his britches off.
And a big hole in the boat.
Enough for those guys.
Ain't like no frogs I ever seen.
And we talk too.
The old motorboat.
Would you mind?
I got you covered, bro.
You are secretly funny.
Not a stick in the mud.
You're not exactly.
I'm sorry, what?
Complete stick deep in the mud.
Stick deep in the mud.
About some swamp gumbo.
That'll do.
You are gonna mince these mushrooms. Mince the mushrooms.
Like he knows what that is.
Sweating
after one
cut. The mushroom.
Wasn't even done.
That's how you mince.
When you live in a castle, everything is done for you.
Oh, poor baby.
I admit it was a charmed life until the day my parents cut me off, and suddenly I realized I don't know how to do anything.
You got the makings of a decent mushroom mincer.
There we go. It's progress.
Oh, shit. They gotta get to the other voodoo doctor. That
Mama
helped him.
Odie.
Mama Odie.
Mama Odie.
That was magnificent. You truly have a gift.
Thank you.
There she is.
Where's she at?
How you can miss her? She glowing right up there.
Oh,
in
nice.
Star.
That ain't no fun.
So far,
Don't ruin it.
someone is beautiful.
I mean,
It's just setting it up.
yeah.
Someone like me.
No, I don't dance.
Well,
If
he
I can
never
mince,
minced
you can
mushrooms. Yeah.
There you go. See? Come on. Reminds me of a scene from Little Mermaid.
Never saw it.
Then I won't say anything. Then I'll say less.
Evangeline.
Lottie's getting herself one heck of a dance partner. We best be pushing on.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want her.
Oh. Kind of is like Ghost.
Hey, there we go.
It's got to be a Mama
Mama
Odie.
Odie coming in.
Hot.
Not bad for a 197-year-old blind lady.
We're so glad we found you, Mama Odie. And we heard that you...
Come on over here, you bad boy.
Good to see you again.
See, any relation to Hiss?
That's her stick. Jesus.
We don't want to take up too much of your
I
time.
want some candy.
Not really.
No, thank you.
What a twin y'all human.
Oh, wait,
no,
no,
please. I'm just messing with y'all.
How on earth did you know that we wanted to turn back?
Oh, this is going to be a challenge.
If you
Taste this.
hit it hard with a couple of shots of Tabasco, and it's the bee's knees. Now, can we...
Just a...
Don't matter what you look like. Don't matter. When you find out who you are, you find out what you need.
Laying the groundwork for a little romance.
Money ain't got no soul. Money ain't got
I can't believe how many bangers this movie has for songs.
I need to dig a little deeper and work even harder to get my restaurant.
One more time. It don't matter what you look like. It don't. No.
No, they're like, no, we're one and done.
Gumbo in the pot. Lottie? But she's not a princess.
Hush up and look at the gumbo.
That's right. Big Daddy's king of the Mardi Gras parade.
Does that count?
Yes, it does. But only till midnight. You only got till then to get that princess to kiss you.
Well, that doesn't give us much time at all.
What about me, Mama?
You dig a little deeper, you find everything you need.
Dig a little deeper, huh?
Y'all best get to swimming.
Wait, I got a better idea.
Is he gonna try to do the boat again?
I think so.
Yeah,
here
the
he
looking
goes.
eyes.
That is one killer Dilla costume.
Oh, come on, sit here with us. We're playing Mardi Gras.
Ah, see?
No, nobody had realized that it's not a kind of costume.
You coming?
Time's ticking.
I'll catch up with you later.
Oh, look at that.
Evangeline. Because I love you.
Whoa, Cap.
Ray, I'm not in love with Evangeline. I am in love with Tiana. I will find another way to get Tiana a restaurant.
Could you have the cute little tadpole?
Get the job.
Cutest little tadpoles.
Wanted to show you a little something to celebrate our last night.
Oh,
together.
here's the setup. Well.
No one's ever done anything like this for me.
It is too much, isn't it?
I thought it was a nice touch.
What's this?
Ta-da.
You mince.
I did.
I did.
I have dated thousands of women and
Ah, this is going poorly.
myself tonight. This is a disaster.
No, it's cute.
I...
There it is.
Oh, that blows.
Oh no.
Your restaurant?
Oh, can't you just picture it?
Jazz pouring out of every window.
It should be elegant. Folks are going to be coming together from all walks of life just to get a taste of our food.
Our food?
Huh? Oh, no, my daddy. Our dream is finally coming true. If I don't deliver that money first thing tomorrow, I lose this place forever.
I'm just hoping, like, maybe, like, Big Daddy already bought it. I was gonna surprise her. Oh.
A dream that it is so beautiful. I promise. I will do whatever it takes to make it come true.
He's got to go through with it. Marry Charlotte.
I've always been so sure about what I wanted. Now, what do I do?
There'll be other restaurants. Oh.
Lawrence! Oh,
Ooh.
hold still, your eminence.
Oh.
Haven't seen Naveen?
Look at you. Where the ring at?
Ray.
Okay, Cap not gonna marry Charlotte. He gonna marry you. As soon as he get himself kissed and y'all both turn human, he gonna find a job, get you that restaurant.
Thank you, Evangeline.
Oh, yeah, but still.
Yeah, we're running out of time here. We got to make this happen.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here tonight in this fine...
That's not really him, though.
Not him.
And how you can still be a frog? Mama Odie, she's... I know what we seen with our eyes. If we just go back down, we're gonna find out your fairy tale come true.
Just because you wish for something doesn't make it true.
It's like my Evangeline always said to me.
Evangeline's nothing but a star, Ray.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Open your eyes now, before you get hurt.
Too late for that.
Oh, why?
She's just speaking out a broken heart. That's all that is. Come on, Evangeline. We go share the truth.
There we go.
Do you? Prince Naveen.
What you doing, son? Yeah, I'm gonna get you out this box.
Keep yourself. I now pronounce you man and...
That imposter out of here.
Finish this deal.
Nope.
What's he doing?
Oh.
Oh, shit. Come on, Ray.
Ray?
Hey, why'd you stop?
There we go.
Oh, Louis.
He's a real gator.
You can't let Shadow Man get this no matter what. Now run, girl. Don't make me light my butt.
Should make the shadows go away, right?
I got it out of moment.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No!
What?
Ray.
No way.
Come on!
No, we didn't lose Ray. He's on the bottom of the foot, maybe where like the heel meets the other part, and there's a little space or something.
Oh, Louis acted like he saw him. Oh, it's gonna offer her everything she wants, or she wanted before.
Naveen?
Now, isn't this a whole lot better than hopping around the bayou for the rest of your life? And all you got to do to make this a reality is hand over that little old talisman.
No. This is not right.
All right.
Oh,
Don't forget your poor daddy. Now, that was one hard-working man.
And he had everything he wanted.
Never letting on how bone-tired and beat down he really was. Shame all that hard work didn't amount to much more than a busted-up old gumbo pot.
Oh, busted up.
That's
You can give your poor daddy
missing the point, Shadow Man.
he ever wanted.
he had everything he ever wanted.
My daddy never did get what he wanted. But he had what he needed. He had love. He never lost sight of what was really important. And neither will I.
Oh, shit, the shadow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now you're gonna spend the rest of your life being a slimy little frog.
It's not slime. It's mucus.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
You're
Now they're
never going to
coming
pay
for
back
ya.
your debt.
We'll be back in business. I still got that frog and Prince locked away. Oh, no, please don't.
Oh, this time we grab the shadow, it grabs you.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get more of Are You Ready?
Oh.
Prince Naveen!
Oh, hello, darling.
I am the real Prince Naveen.
It's happened before.
Did you say Prince?
Innocent, the Shadow Man bamboozled me.
Goodness gracious. If I kissed you before midnight, you and Tiana will turn human again. And then we're gonna get ourselves married and live happily ever after.
You must give Tiana all the money she requires for her restaurant. She is my Evangeline.
Anything you want, sugar.
Tiana?
Tiana?
Don't do this.
It's the only way to get to your dream.
And become
My
human.
dream wouldn't be complete without you in it.
Oh.
I love you, Naveen.
Words and all.
I read about true love and fairy tales. Tia, you found it. No marriage required.
It's not gonna work.
Oh, my God.
It's got to kiss your one true love.
Yeah. It's gotta be Tiana.
Tiana, Naveen! He's hurting awful bad.
You're still.
We're staying frogs, Ray.
And we're staying together.
Oh, Debbie, I like that very much. Angeline.
I am going to burn this studio down if we lose Ray.
No, you're not.
No way. Come on.
Oh, they're having a little funeral. For Ray.
Whoa.
Oh, look at
he's
that.
with Evangeline.
Oh, talk about making the save. I mean, it was still sad, but they turned it around.
Now pronounce your frog in wax.
Congratulations.
Here we go.
Kissing a princess breaks the spell.
Once you became my wife, that made you.
A princess.
Yep.
You just kissed yourself a princess.
And I'm about to do it again.
Oh, okay. All right, easy guy. Oh, this is a little unconventional, but just let the crocodile.
Parents are happy that he settled down and got married.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's playing
the Firefly 5.
Oh, look at the cover of it, too. Cover of the menu.
That's minced.
Thought the prince would have had a younger brother. How old did you say you were? I'm 6.5. I waited this long.
6.5.
Oh, there's Ray.
Kevin Michael Richardson. Our boy Kevin Michael Richardson.
Of course it was.
God, he's in everything. He's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
All right. Well, there we go. There
Wow.
it was, and there it is.
Wow, folks. Thank you so much
Amazing.
for requesting this one, because the music in this one alone was awesome. And what I liked about this one in particular, and I'll kind of get into the to the finer points of it, but from an overall standpoint, to me, the music was incredible. I mean, normally, like I said, you get an animated movie, it'll have one big hit, maybe two of them that are kind of catchy. But this one, every song they had in here was great. They all knocked it out of the park. And what I liked about it is that the story, you thought maybe you knew what you were getting into, and I think maybe they predicted that. Maybe they didn't want to have such an obvious story that people would know. The idea of, the princess has to kiss the frog to get the prince, and that's the story we know. Okay, we'll throw in a villain and we'll make some hurdles so that they can't kiss, and we'll make it difficult for them. But they went a totally different route, and they weren't afraid to do that. They weren't afraid to mix it up and change up the story a little bit so it's not quite as obvious, so that it can be entertaining and unexpected, because there is some fun to having nostalgia and seeing a story that you already know and exactly how it plays out. But I feel like when they put a little twist on it, it's fun because you don't know what's going to happen. And the other thing that I like is, they weren't afraid, and I shouldn't say afraid because, Disney and Pixar movies are known for kind of hitting you with the gut punch here and there. But they weren't afraid to take out Ray, our lovable Firefly, and to kind of show him, going on his journey and eventually being with Evangeline. I mean, so that was, you thought maybe something might happen after the magic. Maybe we get Ray back. But no, I think it was important that they showed that there is death, but it does lead to something else. There is something beyond that. And I think in here, which they showed, which so many, I'm not completely up in my New Orleans traditions or anything, but I do believe, if I'm not wrong, and correct me if I am wrong, but funerals are treated a little bit differently down there. It's more of a celebration than it is, a sad, somber thing. So I think they reflected that very well in showing Ray going on to that next step as it was in here. So I thought that was really well done. They captured the spirit of New Orleans and Louisiana with everything from, the Cajun side of things to how we see things in New Orleans. I mean, we've watched a ton of things here recently in that area, whether it was Sinners or Interview with a Vampire. And it's just like, man, you really get into that. And the music just gives you such an appreciation for it, and it really transports you there, even though this was, just an animated, film that you wouldn't think normally would have that kind of result. But I thought it was fantastic. with Tiana just having to work so hard for everything she wanted. And it wasn't like she resented the fact that she had to work hard. And I like that they had that in there. She didn't necessarily, represent the prince for getting everything, but she's like, I've been out here working, trying to get my dreams. Everybody's telling me, oh, Tiana, just take it easy. You don't need to work hard today. You can take it easy, whatever. And I think it's very reflective of anybody who's tried to, whether it's run your own business or, kind of have your own shop. It can be very tough. I mean, farmers, for that example, there are no days off. And to get to where you want to go, having your own business or your own dream, whatever you want to achieve, you're going to have to sacrifice some things. And Tiana fully accepted that. And she knew she had to. She got that work ethic from her dad. I was happy to see that we had both parents in the film for like the first 5 minutes. So that might be getting close to a new record for the world of Disney and Pixar.
In Nemo, we lost mom in like the first 30 seconds.
Like 100 kids.
We lost the wife real early.
The wife. Yeah.
So we did have everybody, and that was cool. And I liked how Tiana, and they even said it in here, Tiana had a lot of her father, but also her mother in her that gave her that work ethic and that drive to achieve, what she wanted to. And, and the prince was in a situation where he never knew anything different. So I don't think it's something where you could really fault him because he doesn't know any better. That's how he grew up. Everything was, just there and it was handed to him. And that's what it was. He didn't have any malice about it. It's just what he knew. He never had to do anything. And I really liked how they showed that about, Tiana working for what she wanted. I also liked how she was given the option of taking the shortcut and taking, the not so up and up deal with the Shadow Man to have an opportunity to get what she wanted. And again, that's something else that's so representative of people trying to get things and trying to work hard to achieve something. It's like, you could always take the shortcut. There's always the, you could, cheat, or you could be dishonest, or you could, just like swerve people out of, whatever they might have, whether it's money or whatever you're trying to get. There's always the shortcut option, and you're always going to have those, those shadows and the evil types trying to give you that option. But Tiana didn't want it. I mean, she saw that she could have had it, but that's not how she was raised. That's not the values that her father and mother instilled in her. And I love that too. So, something that I think a lot of those themes can really get easily lost in something that's so visually beautiful and fun with all the animals. And we started right off the bat with having the cat grab a hold of the ceiling, and the animation there was a lot of fun. I liked how they told the story, but they really didn't have, again, which they could have done. They could have had some friction between Tiana and Charlotte as they got older. They could have maybe drifted apart and not been friends just because of the different lives that they lived. But they didn't. They stayed friends. And Big Daddy John Goodman was, he was there to help out. And so I just really liked how they didn't follow the same story by numbers that I think could have so easily been done. I like that they did some different things here, and it really makes this movie stand apart for me. And I just commend everybody who worked on it and did the writing for the story. And of course, again, I could talk about the music all day of how good it was, but they absolutely crushed it. And I just had wrote one thing down here about, life can be hard and there's going to be shortcuts you can take, but those shortcuts can end up really hurting you in the end. It's the classic, the get rich quick scheme, the pyramid schemes, hey, you got 10 friends and $200? How'd you like to be a millionaire? That type of stuff that's going to be out there. And I really like how it was portrayed by Keith David as the Shadow Man. I thought it was Larry Fishburne at first, but it was one of my favorites. Keith David, an absolute legend who I love. So this one was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the recommendation.
Yeah, this definitely brought me back to like my childhood of like the classic animation. For as much as we watch all these amazing, Disney Pixar with the CGI and DreamWorks and everything in between, which we we all absolutely love as well. It was great to get back to classic animation and the way that they're able to tell the story with this type of animation, and just back to the heartbeat of like my childhood is like talking animals and stuff like that. And so when I came into this movie, I thought I knew, like, you know, like it's like in the intro, I said I knew a little bit about, you know, like the prince, the classic Frog and the Princess, or Princess and the Frog, and everything that we've seen. You know, you kiss a frog turns to the prince, or even a princess in some aspects. What I absolutely love though about it is it was a different telling of the story where they both turned into frogs. Mm-hmm. Now at first, he lied about saying that it was that she was a princess. She was just a waitress, so they had fun with that. So then that's why she turned into a frog, and just the mischief that they would go through, and the classic songs that were throughout this movie were great. They were great throwbacks to, like, I cited, you know, Little Mermaid, because there was a scene in here that I thought looked like one. I don't think they did it on Disney on Ice, Oak, so sorry, but it was called Kiss a Girl, where it is all the creatures helping to get the kiss and like talk about love. And that's where I thought we were going right there with the kissing of both our frogs. And so I thought that was like a nice homage, or maybe a throwback to it, or just, you know, instead they went underwater for part of it, and he taught her how to dance versus just singing to her and having everyone else sing along with it. So I thought that was great. I was sad that we did lose Ray, because he was very comedic and very had a very good heart, like in him talking about Evangeline, and they're like, even when she said it was just a star, he was like, it's just coming from a broken heart. Don't worry, we'll convince her. To which they ended up convincing her, and unfortunately, you know, Ray left us. But hey, he ended up being up there with Evangeline, which he said he was eventually going to be with her someday, and he ended up being with her. So I thought, as much as it hurt to lose them, it was a nice little thing that they did right there. Like you said, kind of saved it, but I get it. And I love the twist at the end where, because they got married, she became a princess. So when he kissed a princess, they both became human, and then got together, and obviously in real life as humans again. And the fact that they were able to bring the gator along and let him play in the band, it's funny because I could just see that. All right, okay, guys, this might be a little weird, everybody out there, but just hold on and just give it a minute and watch, and he'll amaze you, which he did. So that was awesome. Then having Keith David as the voodoo man and doing all of his things, I thought that was really great to have him, because his voice was, I thought, perfect to play such a character, and then actually had a very good singing voice for that song, and I thought it worked out great, because I don't know if we watched a movie where Keith David has sung, and so that was awesome to me. And then being surprised that all of a sudden Oprah was Tiana's mom in the movie, so I was like, that was quite a surprise as well too. That like we could pick out a couple of the other voices, but then Oprah we couldn't figure out, so that was great. But just the fact that we instilled hard work onto this young woman, Tiana, that then end up showing Naveen that that's what you have to do as well, that not everything gets just handed to you. You have to work for it. And hey, look, in the end, he was like the standard, like charming prince, just having fun. But I thought that was maybe in a good way. He liked to have fun, but turns out, he ran through all his money and did all the things he shouldn't be doing. Yep. So it turns out perfect that once they played off well off each other, because she was like Naveen even said, you're a stick in the mud. And then she was like, you don't do anything. You're not a hard worker. And so they just worked great together, fell in love. And this was an amazing story. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, because it showed what happened to the prince when he lost all his money. He was lost because he never did anything for himself. He never had to. So once the money's gone, he didn't.
But then he had a new dream, and that was to give Tiana whatever or anything she ever desired, and he was willing to marry someone that he didn't love, Charlotte, and fortunately that didn't work, because then who knows what would have happened with Tiana. So that was great. Thanks to Mama Odie, because she helped in the end as well. Just
The snake was great.
Oh my God, that poor snake gets turned into a walking stick. It's a seat. It's a spring. It's a bridge.
Yep.
It's everything for Mama.
Yeah, I absolutely love this movie. You know, they did a really interesting job of casting in this film. So sometimes, you know, we watch movies and of course we're like, oh, whose voice is this? And a lot of times with your main characters, they go with really big name actors and actresses to kind of grab you in. Of course, they can put it on advertisements and stuff. But we didn't, can you scroll up a bit, Answer? We didn't go huge with the main characters. I don't know if it's Anika or Anika Rose and Bruno Campos. So, you know, we looked through their history a little bit. They've done a lot of work, but not like your A-listers as far as, you know, big movie roles like sometimes that we see in animated films. But then they go Oprah and like Keith David, obviously very, very huge names. John Goodman, people that you recognize immediately. And it was really cool. They went with Jim Cummings for the voice of Ray. So if you're not familiar with Jim Cummings, the original, I shouldn't say not the original, but since the late 80s, he was the voice of Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, very famous for that. If you've ever seen any of his videos on social media, on TikTok or Instagram, reels of him doing his Pooh and Tigger voices, it's like the most wholesome thing you'll see on the internet. So they did a really good mix. They didn't necessarily need to get like your huge A-listers for every role. And it almost like, you know, of course, again, we do our whose voice is this? But after you realize, you know, after a little bit, you're like, I don't know who it is. You picture them as their own unique character, and you're not, I mean, it's hard to look at Dr. Facilier and not be just see Keith David, you know, and with John Goodman, you're seeing John Goodman, but I think that's on purpose sometimes too. It's like, well, if it was live action and they put John Goodman in there, you'd be like, hey, he's perfect.
Works,
right?
yeah, it works.
So the casting was really good. I love the story. It felt like very, very classic Disney story. Look, there's a lot of different adaptations of The Prince and the Frog, and of course, it's one of the oldest fairy tales. The princess had to kiss the frog, you know, and so they gave us a very unique twist on that particular story. So again, we got a new story, but you know, kind of on a spin on a classic, I guess you could say.
E.D. Baker's novel from '02 is what they based a lot of
like the Frog Princess.
Yeah.
So look, I thought this was great. It was
parody of the Brothers.
You know, they tell a lot of different stories, and you get a lot of really good lessons in this film. And of course, one of the things that I love the most about these animated films is all the valuable lessons you can pull out. And we got the lesson of, you know, dream big and work really hard towards that. And that's what the dad was trying to teach Tiana the whole time, right? Dream big, but you got to work hard. It's okay to have dreams and work hard. But we also got the lesson what, you know, they talked about in the beginning and they came back to at the end. And I love the way they showed it at the end about just like, if you have, you know, if you have your health and you have your family and, you know, people around you that you love, like you have everything you need. And, you know, when they talked about, you know, the food bringing people together, that was so true. But you saw that scene on the porch and they gave you a very, you know, very, contrasting lifestyles. And, you know, they showed the big mansion, then you went back to the smaller houses all next to each other. But the big mansion kind of felt empty, and you had dad. We didn't really see where mom was, and you know, you got a puppy and all the dresses, but nobody was there. And then you went back to the smaller houses, and you had family, and you had the neighbors, and everybody getting together. And it's like, well, you know, which spot do you want?
Happier?
Who's happier? You know, who has a more fulfilling life? And I thought that was really important, and it hits home a lot, you know, because I think a lot of us who grew up. You know, I know the four of us here on the channel grew up pretty, you know, middle class Midwest. You know, I've talked about that quite a bit on the channel. I'm never going to pretend that I grew up, you know, with struggles. We always had food on the table, but we didn't really have a lot of, you know, fancy stuff. You know, and now as I get older in life, I'll be the first to admit, you know, looking at building a new house next year, and I have, you know, my goals for cars, and I've got a side by side, and I've been able to get myself some nice stuff. But if my life was, God damn it,
if my life was never anything more than what my dad had with his family and us kids and stuff, then that would be all I would ever ask for in this life. And I think they made I love the way they did that. Like, you can work hard and have your dreams and dream big, right? Tiana's Palace was a huge dream. But they still showed that you can be very happy. And as long as, I know we joke the family here, but as long as you have that, you're rich. And I love that they hammered home that lesson here. I think, our Dr. Facilier, Keith David's character, he was representative of a lot of different things. Mason Gwynn, you brought up.
Yeah.
He was a representative of shortcuts. He was a representative of, trying to sell you on big dreams and things that really don't matter in life, which is especially now is everywhere around us. People, selling us on shit we don't need that's not necessarily going to make you happy. And I thought that was interesting. I loved the way that they had Tiana and Naveen fall in love when they were frogs, because look, and I'm never going to pretend like physical attraction isn't a real thing, I think it's important in relationships, but that's not why they fell in love with each other. They fell in love with each other as, they made it very clear at the beginning, they're just two frogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they fell in love with each other as the frogs. It was void of the physical attraction. It was the experiences they had together. The supporting cast of the other characters, Louis and of course Ray, added so much to this film. And we've seen Disney and we've seen some of these animated films really knock it out of the park with their, I don't even want to call them side characters. Of course, most famously, we have Donkey and Shrek, but we had, Maximus the horse and Tangled, and we see these side characters, and they did such a great job with Ray and Louis here. And like, holy shit, guys, I was not ready for the gut punch of losing Ray. And then they're like, but they put him up, put him up in the stars with Evangeline. And it was like, is that from the book? Did somebody at Disney, who is responsible for that? And so often you watch movies where you question like, well, why was that decision made? And you say things like that in a negative manner, but that is like so brilliant and it's so beautiful that they gave him kind of the old Viking funeral where you send him off in the boat, but instead of the arrow that torches it, he's up in the sky,
New Orleans
as a star, and it was so beautiful. It was everything about this film. The music was a lot of fun. The one thing about this film, and I think maybe the reason like why I haven't really heard of it, is it didn't have any of the musical like absolute bangers. I'd never seen Frozen, but you've heard Let It Go a million times. I've never seen
Disney on Ice.
Disney on Ice, but you would have heard it outside, right? I've never seen. I've never seen the Little
2009.
That too. I've never seen Little Mermaid, but you've heard Under the Sea. You know, what I mean, so there's certain songs. It didn't have. Copyrighted. It didn't have any of those bangers, but every song was good and it got you moving and it was upbeat. And it's like it almost didn't rely on like, hey guys, we need to have like a huge.
No, because what I thought they did is they stayed true to the culture and the times of New Orleans, and I thought that was more important than just trying to get huge.
And that's a really good point, because if you're gonna do a Disney movie, and like the reality is are you gonna have a jazz type just absolute banger? And it's like, I don't know that with the younger audiences you're necessarily going to have that, like a giant sing-along type song, but it worked really well in this movie. And you're right, it fit the theme, it fit the times, the jazz was great. Of course, Louis playing the trumpet was great, but all around, and I know people like to complain today about, oh, Disney doesn't have any original stories and they don't create any new characters. They're always just, well, Tiana's a new princess for me. Naveen is a new prince. All these characters were new to me, and I absolutely loved it. And again, this was one that I'd never seen before. This wasn't really one that was, I've said before on this channel, some of the movies where I'm familiar with the characters and stuff is because I have nieces and nephews, and at family gatherings, a movie would be on, or it'd be their birthdays, and like, oh, they're really into this Disney show, and so I get toys, and of course, the characters, but I didn't really know anything about this, so it was such a fun surprise coming in.
Yeah, by the time this one, I had like two of my nephew and niece were teenagers. The other two were like 3 and 4, so they hadn't quite had their same movies that they wanted to watch every time we were all together.
Yeah, I mean, it just felt like this one had so much more depth than some of just the fireworks and candy type Disney or Pixar movies that we might have done.
I think it did. And the other thing was there wasn't a lot of the. Yeah, you had the servant kind of backstabbing the prince, but I liked that Tiana's best friend was supporting her the whole time.
Yeah.
It was
even in the end where she was like, "I'll give up not being a friend,"
because you were wondering like, "Oh my God, is that going to fall apart? Is that relationship going to fall apart?" And it didn't. So.
Well, because that's what I was wondering the first scene when she was working at the diner as waitress, and then Big Daddy came in, and so did Charlotte, and you're like, "Oh, how does this play out?" And they're just like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Grabs Dad's wallet, there you go,
and is willing, to give her all her, like Charlotte's willing to give her. I mean, all her dreams though too.
Yeah, you could say like, "Hey, Big Daddy, like this young woman who's been such a huge part of your daughter's life wants to open a restaurant. Can we do a loaner for a down payment?"
And obviously,
that's
it's not
what she did. She took all the money out of the because they showed that she had all these jars of change saved up, and she took a handful of cash out of the wallet, just gave it to her. Not just as exchange for a service.
Yeah.
But Big Daddy was just like. Okay, he didn't be like, oh,
okay. Remember, he said he was not going to be a pushover anymore.
Yeah.
Here's who wants a puppy?
Here's a puppy.
Which I was hoping to get more interaction with the puppy because the puppy understood it.
Well, they gave us enough from the cat.
Yeah, well, for me, this one was a lot of fun. I absolutely loved the music. For me, sometimes some of the music in some of the Disney Pixar stuff, I don't love all of it. Some of it might be a little slow or not quite, what I'm feeling. But for this, it just made you happy, and every single song had that effect, and they were all great. So for me, I thought every single one was great, knocked it out of the park, and it was not the story by numbers that gets done so often. They weren't afraid to make a few changes, like I said. So for that, boom, this one's a 5 out of 5 for me. If nothing else, it was basically a 5 for the music, and then all it had to do was not screw up the rest, quite honestly. So it was awesome.
Well, they didn't screw up the rest, as you so eloquently put it. Look, this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Can you see that? It is a 5. I had to go with green for the frog. Green is also my favorite color, but besides that, I did actually really enjoy this movie. It was so much fun. The music was top notch.
No surprises here. 5 for me. You mix this kind of classic animation, that much music, the cast of characters, all the voice actors and actresses, and a story about working hard and having big dreams and still being happy about the life that you have. Perfection.
Yeah, you're gonna get a winner that way. Look, you know that you all enjoyed it because you told us you all enjoyed it, and look at us, we thoroughly enjoyed it. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer, Ribbit. Good night now, pals.